Hi guys, my name is Ilwad. I study political studies going into my final year of university, and this is my chaotic 5-week vlog of Seoul and my time at SNU's International Summer Program. Having worked up until the day of my flight, I kick-started this journey with a 20-hour layover in Dubai before being thrown into the summer program's welcoming week events. These SNU fun activities were optional, and you could pick from K-pop dance, Korean traditional dance. However, Taekwondo had appealed to me the most, which you can see in this clip of me practicing the moves with the SNU instructor. Having spent my first day hiking up the Namsan Tower and participating in the welcoming events, we soon began our first week of classes, as we also had weekly field trips on Friday. This is where I had the opportunity to meet some of my favourite people, such as my Singaporean friends that I ended up visiting later on, my American friend in which we went to Jeju Island together, and number 3, who I learnt later on was in the same class as me. It was also in this week that I met my Norwegian best friend as we tried Tangolo together and explored the Shillim area. One other highlight for me during this summer school program was being able to catch up with the friends I had made during my previous exchange program in Boston. This is because they helped me to further explore Seoul as we also reminisced on the days of our past. Between the field trips to the DMZ, taking walks around the scenic SNU campus and exploring the nearby scenery, there was never a dull moment in my 5 weeks here. This included spontaneous hikes, escape rooms, numerous norebangs and photo booths, which made for memorable moments. Having studied political studies back at home, I decided to switch things up by studying international management. This class was my absolute favourite, as we did role plays of specific business situations, class discussions and group presentations, which I found to be very engaging. In between grabbing banana milk together during our breaks and grabbing lunch together in the cafeterias on campus, I feel as though I really got to know my classmates quite well. In fact, one of my fondest memories was when we spontaneously went to the baseball swinging pitch and to the arcade, as it was the day before our final exam in class. This links into arguably my favourite part of SNU's International Summer Program, as it felt like you were in one big family where you'd always bump into someone you knew, either from the very first week of class, or a friend of a friend, or even just a classmate. Case in point, this is my former classmate number 3, who I met at the very first field trip and I'm still friends with to this day. The final week was a bit of a blur for me and was filled with nostalgia and goodbyes. I managed to reconnect with friends I hadn't seen since the very first week and make new ones, as we all promised to meet again. It's in those moments that I really realised the sheer effect that the butterfly effect has, i.e. the day I met my Norwegian best friend that just so happens to be the same person as I am but in a different font, or meeting my Korean friends back in Boston last year, which piqued my interest in Korea. It really put in perspective how small my worldview could be and made me grateful for the opportunity to expand my knowledge and broaden my horizons. Though the program had come to an end, I spent my last proper week in Seoul spending quality time with my friends and making more cool memories. From hiking Mount Gwanak-san with my Canadian friend Juliette, almost passing out from dehydration was quite the bonding experience, to the iconic hanbok and rain situation and our spontaneous trip to Jeju Island. I felt immense gratitude for every moment I got to spend with my friends. This also included the iconic rooftop moment where we got to see a gorgeous view of the Shillim area, something that I definitely won't be forgetting anytime soon. After 5 weeks of semi-intense learning, spending the next couple of days unwinding in Jeju Island felt like paradise. The gorgeous views coupled with intense heat felt so cathartic, and I was overcome with tranquility. It was in these moments that I knew my time here in Seoul was coming to an end. Some of my fondest memories have been spent here during the SNU summer school program, and they are memories that I will be cherishing for a lifetime. Though I don't return back home until the 1st of September, I'm grateful to each and every person I met and connected with. As I'm sat in my Airbnb in Tokyo, in the middle of reconnecting with both old and new friends, I want to end this vlog with a clip of our tour guide Kelly singing a traditional Korean song based on fate, something that I believe has played a prominent role in my short time here at SNU's summer school program.